Hi everyone, I'm making this video because I just wrote a book about Trello. Yes, I'm super excited, and I think some of you all may be interested in that process, and maybe some of you want to write your own book one day. And if you're wondering what it's like, let me tell you, because if I can do it, anyone can do it. I used to struggle with reading comprehension issues, and so literally if I can do it, anyone can do it. If you're wondering what the process is like and what you can expect in this book, keep watching. Let's go. I'm writing this book because I have lots of Trello information in my brain, tons of it. I've been using it for over a decade, and I've built all sorts of things. I've consulted with folks. I've been an active member of the Atlassian community. I've even led Trello events. I've created courses. I've done all sorts of stuff. I've got a newsletter and a YouTube channel. But the only issue is I can't clone myself yet. And so I decided to take all of this knowledge that I have and combine it in one format in this book so that I can share it with everyone and answer some of the most commonly asked questions that I see about Trello to help other people understand. Here's what you need to know, and here's the single place you can go to get 90% of what you need to build some really, really cool systems with Trello. Also, I was pretty honored that Pact reached out to me and asked if I would be willing to do this and saw me as an expert that was capable of doing this. So that was a pretty big honor, and they made it very easy to say yes. So a lot of people wonder, what is it actually like? What is the process of writing a book? And it's shockingly a lot of writing, huh? But it's so much more than that. There's the outlining, there's the editing, so much reviewing and taking feedback from multiple places and trying to coordinate it and put it together. There's lots of typing, there's lots of physical reading, there's lots of animals getting involved and trying to jump into the party and help and provide their useful feedback as well. There's coordinating with my technical reviewers and my publishers, and there's keeping track of the status of so many different chapters, right? You might be drafting chapter 14 while you're just now getting back to editing chapter 7 or something like that. So you've got to kind of keep all of these different things in your mind. And you're also growing and changing as a writer. So the kind of writing that I did in chapter 1, I felt was very different by the time I got to chapter 14. And so you're having to try to edit and keep everything going while you're kind of flying the plane with that. I get asked a lot about the time commitment and how long did it take me to write a book about Trello, and was it a lot of work? And the answer is it was both more and less time than I thought, which I know is not a helpful answer. But what I mean by that is I started and signed the contract in January. I finished the writing about halfway through July, but still had little bits that I was doing here and there up until August. And so overall the process took about 7 months. And I had to write effectively a chapter every 2 weeks. And so it was a lot, but I also maintained a full-time job, was still able to do a lot of things around the house, take care of things and travel, and keep up with my side projects. Kind of declined a bit. You've seen me be a little quieter here on YouTube, but overall I was still able to maintain things, but just didn't have a lot of bandwidth. So I would say it's definitely possible in a couple to several hours a week. It's not going to require you to quit your job or anything, but you just need to be prepared for the time commitment. And ideally you're writing about something you're excited about, because there's going to be those deadline weekends where you get drained and you just gotta pump out content. And honestly, it really helped knowing what to say, because if I had to completely draw from inspiration, that was going to be really, really tough. Anyone who wants to learn more about Trello, I guarantee this book is for you. Whether you're brand new to Trello or you're a seasoned pro and you've been using it for years, you're going to find something in here that's interesting and helpful for you.